In this demo, I'd like to show you a quick look at one of the cool new exciting features in Lightwave 8 that we're referring to as the Dopetrack. And the Dopetrack sits right above the timeline here. And what it allows me to do is pop this open right here. And I've got an extra timeline. Now normally what would happen is you'd have your timeline, and I've got my camera here. I'm going to go ahead and set up a few keyframes. And let's set that at 60. And let's just come over here to 30 and raise this up. Again, showing off my amazing animation skills here. So I've got a little basic animation. And if you wanted to go and work with the individual channels of this object, of this camera, well, you do have the option of going to the dope sheet, where you can work with the individual channels to copy and paste keys, scale them over time, and things like that. But we do have the Dopetrack, which allows us to work with individual channels of our selected item. And one of the cool new things that this brings us is, well, we can select the keyframe and move it around, moving those three channels, or we could add a bake zone, and I'm just going to hold down Alt and create a bake zone, and by right clicking I can bake that zone, and basically it lays down keyframes for every frame in that zone. Well, if I go in, and let's just come over here, and if I go in and bring this keyframe down, let me kind of rotate this so you can see. Now I've got a spike in my motion. It's not very pretty to look at, and if I want to clean that up, well, I can simply come to my bake zone where I have all these keyframes and do a soft apply in the Y, and it smooths that out. Now, I think because of the way I'm capturing this video that drop-down menu was off screen, but basically I chose soft apply in the Y-axis, and it cleaned up my motion path for me. And this is just a quick look. The Dopetrack has all kind of cool new features that we'll be getting into in future videos.